Hey, it's a rainy day in Johnson City, and we're out here doing some Uber Eats. I never really cared much for doing Uber Eats. I didn't like it. I didn't think it was very profitable. But I've got a little bit of an issue with my car insurance right now that I'm trying to get worked out in order to be able to go back to hauling passengers. I bought a new car. I've hauled passengers for 5.5 years. But while I'm in the process of getting that insurance information squared away with Uber and Lyft for passengers, I've reverted back to Grubhub and Uber Eats. So got a early morning order, first thing this morning, a Walmart order for Uber Eats, and it was a good order, so I took it and have been doing Grubhub ever since. Like I said, for 2.5 hours, I've made $60 in Johnson City on a rainy day, which is pretty good, I think. There's flash flood warnings and stuff going on, but I haven't seen any of that. A lot of the drivers will just go home when they see that. So I'm sure there's less drivers out, but it's a trade-off. When there's less drivers, of course, the ones that are available are busier, but while I'm being busier, I'm moving slower. There's water puddles everywhere. I don't want to, I have to watch every step. I don't want to get my feet wet and have that to deal with for the rest of the day. So I move slower on rainy, dreary days like this. I've driven 49 miles for that $60, and that's not all while transporting food and delivery items. Some of that is driving in between orders too. So I know that's not the $3 a mile that a lot of you are striving for, but in this market, which is Johnson City, I don't think it's bad because, around here, it's not like New York City. It's not like Atlanta, Georgia, where you get a 5-mile order and it takes you 30 minutes to drive 5 miles. No, we could drive 5 miles in 5 or 6 minutes here. So I'm more concerned right now about how much I can make an hour. Like on a day like today, I need to make $120. That's just me for this particular day. Every person and every day is different. So that's my goal for today. I'd like to make $120 in as short of amount of time as I can. I'm more concerned about that than I am whether or not I get $2 or $3 a mile. I'd like to get the $3 a mile, don't get me wrong, but hey, the alternative for me is I could either do this and make the best out of it that I can, or I could revert back to doing drywall, which I did for 25 years, and go dig my pan and my knife out, and God forbid, go dig my sanding pole out and go back to spreading that nasty mud on the wall and getting it all over my clothes and insulating those walls before you hang and finish them, and swallowing and breathing in that fiberglass insulation and breathing in all that drywall dust. And no, the respirators don't catch it all. I can tell you from 25 years of experience. Nowhere to use the bathroom except a nasty old porta-john that's not been cleaned out in 6 months, and it stinks to high heaven, and someone's peed all over the seat and the floor and all over the walls, and there's no toilet paper, and if there is, someone's peed on it. Nowhere to wash your hands unless in some cases you drive 15 minutes out on your lunch break just to find a place that's got a sink with running water where you could wash your hands. And then by that time, you've wasted your entire lunch break just trying to cleanse your hands. So that's my little rant this morning, but that's literally the alternative for me. So when I consider that, I'll take my $1 and something a mile every day of the week. Every day of the week. So I'm going to hop off of here and work a few more hours. I may take a break and go home and do some other stuff. I've got some work I need to do at my desk. So I don't know. We'll see how the weather goes and how things play out. But we're going to keep on striving and see where we end up today. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Okay, so here I am again, and I have met my goal today of $120 earned through this gig work, and it's all been Uber Eats today. Nothing but Uber Eats. So that was just the goal that I felt like I needed to set for this particular day. Every day's different for me. I don't know how it is for you. But I met my goal from the time that I hit go this morning until right now. I just finished dropping off the last order. It's been 5 hours and 45 minutes. So considering the fact that within that time, I went home for about 30 to 40 minutes and worked on some other things, which, it took me a few minutes to drive home, and the time that I was there, I've got about 5 actual hours of work in that 5 hours and 45 minutes. So, hey, I think that's pretty good. I'm satisfied today and still working, still at it. I just accepted another order, so I better get after it. My goal's already been met, but I may do a couple of more and then call it quits for the day. Thanks for watching. Bye now. Well, I pushed on today a little bit longer than what I had originally planned. Ended up making $150 by 3 o'clock. Just taking my time with it, not overexerting myself too bad. I've taken my breaks today. Lots of flash flood warnings. I'm in Johnson City right now. I'm getting them on the radio. They've come in all day on my phone, and it is a dreary, rainy day. But I haven't seen any roads covered as far as not being able to pass impassable roads. I've not seen any of that. I've seen some high water kind of like up on the side of the road, but nothing really even close to blocking the roads. But they keep saying that it's just going to increase and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and call it a day and head to the house. I've got things at home that I can be working on. So no need in pushing it out here and ending up getting caught in a flood where I've made it safely through up until this point. So see ya.